The righteous run to it. Everybody say, Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it. Righteous run to it. Everybody say. Minister Ellard is a devout Christian who loves the Lord passionately, born again. He's also a pastor in the making. At the same time, he's a recording artist, former Zimpraise member, and currently the executive director at New Dawn Zimbabwe, a group that is there called New Dawn Zimbabwe. Husband to Sharon Manyonganisi Cherayi, and God has blessed us with one child, baby girl called Ronel Sinomusa Cherayi. Basically that's just it. I stay in Harare. Currently I'm living in Harare, Zimbabwe. Well, I started music unofficially when I was born from a family. My mom's family was a musical family, so I grew up. My mom was a musician; she was a singer. But my dad, no, not that really well. All my brothers can sing, so I grew up in a family where we would just sing any other day. It was just normal for us to sing. So I started singing when I was around, I think, 4, 5. That's as far as I can remember properly. Singing at a function, at a wedding, and then from there I then started singing at weddings. And when I was still young, I even have photos today when I was singing at weddings and I was still young. Then I started singing at that time, and then later on I grew up in a Christian family, and I'll start singing in praise and worship at church, in the choir. And then as I grew up professionally, I joined Zimpraise in 2014. That's when I really started to sing professionally. But I recorded my first album in 2017. That's when I recorded my first album called Atmosphere of His Presence Volume 1. Yes, that's how the musical journey started. What motivated me to sing was the fact that my family, we just used to sing. From my mom's side, my uncles, my nini, all of them, they sing. So that motivated me to sing, because I would see my mom when I was little. She would lead the choir, she would sing. She was very famous back then in our church, and she would really sing. And I would look at her and I would say, you know what, I would really want to be like her one day when I grow up. Yeah.
You sound beautiful.
Okay. Yes, I left Zimpraise in 2019 together with my wife. We left in 2019 after serving there for about 5 years, I think. Yeah, something around that time. Last year in 2020, God gave us someone mandate to start a group called New Dawn. So we're executive directors, as I said in my introduction. We're executive directors there. Most probably, maybe you don't know, there's a song called Mutsene that we did with New Dawn Zimbabwe. It's there on Facebook. We are executive directors there at New Dawn Zimbabwe. So that's the group that we started last year. We did our first recording live DVD in Harare. It's there on YouTube as well. If you go on YouTube, New Dawn Zimbabwe, you are able to see it. There are songs that we uploaded there. So obviously we have another name, we have another group that we have that is accredited to us. At the same time, I'm still Minister Ellard by myself, and there is also Ellard Cherayi, who is also pushing also her music on the side as well. Over the years, I've faced a lot of challenges, in this industry. I'm still going. I haven't really experienced much, just by the grace of the Lord. But I've also experienced some challenges, and one of the challenges that I've seen that is really major is the challenge of promoters. As artists in Zimbabwe, our music industry is not that really stable. So you might probably need promoters to help you out in terms of companies, to endorse you, to give you platforms, to encourage you to spread your wings. And it's unfortunate that the music industry does not reward so, especially when you are an upcoming musician. It becomes very, very difficult. Zvakaoma chinhu chakaoma zvikuru to have to find a way to penetrate a certain market, because you are not known and promoters are going for the big ones, the big artists. And how I overcame that is what you need to do as an artist, you need to start from where you are. Use the networks that you have, use the people that are around you. If you have networks that are around you, if you have family and friends that you can that can assist you to record, to do a video, to do a live DVD. Make sure if you have connections, if you have friends, use those connections. You never know how what connection that you have and how it's going to take you to the next level. And rather for you to be knocking on promoters' doors, companies, etc., asking for help, use what you have. Start from where you are. If it means that you have to start by recording a single, if it means that you have to start by recording a live DVD with 50 people, with 30 people, with 20 people, or with not even any people, start from where you are. I'll give an example from the other inspiration that we see, looking at Minister Mahende. He didn't start from where he is today. He started somewhere. And consistency pays in the music industry. You just have to be consistent in the musical industry. If you are not consistent, then you have problems in your rising. But use the platforms that you have. Create platforms. If there are no platforms, create them for yourself and for your music. If you have your friends and your relatives who are close by, that you know that they are willing to assist you even at your own church, do that. Do something, and then when you do something and then you put it out there, you start growing from it, and never give up. This is the thing that really kept me pushing. Never give up. Don't give up over anything, even if it gets too hard. Like right now, it's very hard to be a musician, a gospel musician right now. But keep on pushing, keep on being relevant, keep on being there. Make sure that people are seeing what you're doing. Be consistent and try by means all to be always visible. I think that's the greatest thing that one can do. Okay, yeah, I have a good relationship with other musicians of other genres. I might not know a lot because of how I live, or how I am in terms of my upbringing, in terms of what I'm also exposed to. But the issue that has to come down with collabos and etc. with other genres I think it all comes down to personal conviction.